Okay. I know what you're thinking. The quality of this sucks. I'm aware, okay? Yes, I bought that camera almost 10 years ago from a Walmart for $129. These lights are not cheap, though. These are actually really good lights, but you can't tell because the quality of the camera is so bad, you know? And this microphone, it's a blue snowball that I got from Best Buy for $50. So I know this is not a great setup. I don't know how to light either, so you're going to see all sorts of shadows. So I need your help. What camera is good for doing these things that can run without turning off? So I have like a nice DSLR, which I wanted to use, obviously, because it's DSLR and they look great, and these lights look great with DSLRs. But for some reason, it maxes out at 15 minutes, if that, sometimes 7 seconds. And I don't know why. Is it the memory on the card? Is it the card itself, just a sucky card? Or what? I don't know. Also, how do I get rid of these shadows? Just let me know. I know this microphone sucks. It's $50 from Best Buy, and it's a blue snowball. It's a blue Yeti snowball, because Yetis throw snowballs, because Yetis are real. But if it's okay, just let me know. I also didn't want to go all out on this equipment if I didn't know or think people would listen to this and watch this. So if you think I'm entertaining enough and I have interesting things to say, I'll maybe dip in my wallet and get a better camera. Well, I definitely gotta get a better camera and get a better microphone and everything like that. And I don't even know how to put this together. So I am using QuickTime Player to record the audio, and then I'm gonna just go in Final Cut and drag the video from this, put it in there, and then add the audio to that. I don't know if that's how people do this. I don't do this. This is my first time doing this. I'm sorry. And if this is too loud, also let me know, because I don't have a headset. I mean, I have a headset, but it's distracting to hear my voice and talk at the same time, which I guess we do on a daily basis anyway. But you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, so let's just get into it.
Why are there so many movies?
Did I get shorter? I feel like I got shorter. All right, so this is being recorded February 8th, 2022. They just announced the Oscars, and this is going to be me, I don't want to say reacting to the Oscars, but I'm reacting to the Oscars, the nominations. And I kind of want to compare, I always make predictions to the Oscars. And everybody knows the Oscars are garbage. They've always been garbage, but they're just more open about being garbage now. And that's a whole nother video. But, so like, who cares, right, what the nominations are? Who cares what wins? Well, I care because it's so funny to me how predictable these things are. So I still haven't looked at these nominations. I'm going to pull up what I predicted would be the 5 nominations of every category, and what I think will win and what should win of the given categories. I'll make another video of my own Oscars once the real Oscars have happened and winners have been announced, and I'll do my Oscars. So I don't mean just picking what from their nominations. I make my own nominations. I give my own awards. If I might do that, I might not. If you think that would suck or you're not interested, just let me know. And let's open it up. Let's get this sucky train going. 94th Academy Awards. I'm going to the Wikipedia page. Nominees. Let's start from the bottom, the least interesting stuff. Oh wait, I gotta pull up my predictions here. Flicks. Oscars. 94th. Here we go. I got it up. Let's put these side by side. What do you freaking mean? Yes. Cancel that, please. Oh, my lord. I'm so sorry, guys. Save, I guess. Okay, so this is all new to me. I'm looking at this in real time. This thing I do is always going to be live. It's not going to be scripted. We'll do it live! We're going to do this Bill O'Reilly style. Okay, visual effects. Here we go. Okay. All right, so what I have, okay? I'm not even going to look. I'm going to read mine first and then theirs. From mine, so I'm starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top is what I think's going to win to less likely to win. Of the nominees that I predicted would be nominated, if this makes any sense. Okay, number 1, I have Dune winning. Follow-up, Matrix Resurrections, No Time to Die, Free Guy, Spider-Man, No Way Home. Let's see what their nominees are. Dune, Free Guy, No Time to Die, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, No Way Home. Wow, so I am 4 for 5 on that one. Dune should and will win this one. Dune doesn't look as great as I hoped, but some of the sequences, deserve the award, no brainer. I think even on my own best visual effects for my own Oscars, I think Dune took it. So I'm not dissing Dune by any way. Okay, film editing. For number 1, I have West Side Story winning, and then I got Belfast, No Time to Die, Power of the Dog, Licorice Pizza. Let's see what they got. Don't Look Up. That was in my runners. I was going to put that in here because the editor for that movie has been nominated both for The Big Short and Vice. So I was like, track record shows, but I decided not to because I'm an idiot. And then Dune, shocking but not shocking. King Richard, yeah, very conventional 2021 editing style. The Power of the Dog, Tick Tick Boom. So I wasn't even close here. Did I get any? I got Power of the Dog. 1 for 5 there, folks. I put Belfast in here. I knew it because you'll. All right, I'll just say it. I have Belfast winning Best Picture, and it's pretty rare when a Best Picture winner, now let alone a nominee, let alone a winner, wins without getting nominated for Best Film Editing. So I put that in there just because of that. Most movies aren't nominated that are like 95 minutes or whatever how long Belfast is. Usually they're like 2 hours plus. Okay, so that wasn't good. Best Costume Design, I'm going to look at mine first. I got Spencer, number 1. West Side Story is the runner-up. Cruella, House of Gucci, The French Dispatch. Let's see what they got. They got Cruella, Cyrano. I had that, but then I thought they'd moved the date to February, so it missed the cutoff, right? Whatever. And Dune, I didn't have Dune. Why did I take Dune off? Nightmare Alley, West Side Story. Yeah, Nightmare Alley, I was on the fence about. But I understand how I could miss that one. So what did I get? I got Cruella and West Side Story. So 2 for 5 on that one. Okay, best makeup and hairstyling. I got House of Gucci winning. Oh shoot. Okay, film editing. Best visual effects. Who should win? Other nominees? Dune. What I think will win? Dune. Best film editing. What I think should win? Gosh. I saw 4 of the 5. I didn't see Tick Tick Boom. I think Don't Look Up probably will. Gosh, I don't know. Don't Look Up or Dune will win. And I guess Don't Look Up should win. So we'll see what happens there. I'm making all these predictions, obviously, since I'm reading these in real time, off the top of my head, off the cuff, because I don't want to bore you with just me going, thinking about it. And best costume design, what I think will win. Since I have West Side Story is my runner-up, so I will have to put West Side Story for that. I think should win, or will win. But I think Dune. Again, I've seen 4 of the 5. I haven't seen Cyrano. I don't know how to say that. Cyrano. Dune should win, but will it? I don't think so. West Side Story. It'll be West Side Story or Cruella, since Cruella's about fashion. Best makeup and hairstyling. I got House of Gucci, West Side Story, Dune, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Cruella. What is nominated? Coming to America. Cool. Yeah, that looks good. I think it should have got a best costume design too. I think it's on mine. Cruella, Dune, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, House of Gucci. So I got 4 of the 5. Yeah, West Side Story's not on there. All right, so I got 4 of the 5. I think House of Gucci will win, and I think House of Gucci deserves to win, and I'm pretty sure it's on my personal one too. Best cinematography, we got on mine West Side Story. It's Janusz Kaminski or something, right? Steven Spielberg. He shoots most of his movies. He's won twice already and been nominated at least 6 times. And then I got Belfast, The Power of the Dog, The French Dispatch, and The Tragedy of Macbeth. Let's see what they got. Doug's a cartoon from the 90s. Dune, I think, is unfair because most of that, I think, is green screened and visual effects. So, Nightmare Alley, cool. I think that's on my personal one. Power of the Dog, I got that. Tragedy of Macbeth, I got that. West Side Story, I got that. Now, it's been a long since Janusz Kaminski won, and I've only seen the trailer of West Side Story. I've not seen the movie. The trailer looks great. The visuals look great, but are they going to give it to it? I'm going to go yes, and that's what I have to win to. What should win out of those? I've seen Dune, Nightmare Alley, Power of the Dog. I haven't seen Tragedy of Macbeth or West Side Story yet. I'm dying to see Tragedy of Macbeth and West Side Story. It's a shame I haven't seen it. So what did I get? 3 out of the 5 there. Yeah. 3 out of the 5. And so, okay, sorry if I'm retreading. I'm thinking in real time. This sucks. I think West Side Story will win, and I think it will win. I think it will win. And of the nominees, I've only seen out of the nominees, I'll just go with Dune, even though I just undercut my own statement there and saying it was mostly visual effects that played a part in most of that. But, whatever. Who cares? It's just movies. Best production design. I got Dune, West Side Story, Nightmare Alley, The French Dispatch, House of Gucci. What did I got? Dune, Nightmare Alley, Power of the Dog, Macbeth, West Side Story. I think this will go to Dune or West Side Story, and I think Dune will win. Of the nominees, I think that I've seen also add Nightmare Alley. That looked great. So what did I get there? I got 3 out of 5 again. We're doing middle of the tier here. Best sound. I got Dune, West Side Story, No Time to... I put No Time to Duel, No Time to Die. I combined last Duel with No Time to Die, James Bond. Okay, Belfast, Spider-Man, No Way Home. What do they got? They got Belfast. I got Dune, No Time to Die, Power of the Dog, West Side Story. Oh, so I got 4 out of 5. Dune will win and should win. Although sometimes they like to give this to musicals for some reason. So don't be surprised if West Side Story takes it. Best original song. All right, let's go to best original score. I got Spencer, Dune, French Dispatch, Power of the Dog, and Encanto. What do they got? Don't Look Up. I thought about that. Dune. Nicholas Bertel is always getting nominated recently, it seems like. For at least one of his movies. He does a lot. Don't Look Up, Dune, Encanto, Parallel Mothers. That's a curveball. Didn't see that coming. Power of the Dog. Now, Power of the Dog I'm confused about, and I saw this coming. It's just like one twangy guitar that I remember hearing the whole time. They play over and over again. And they just changed the rules to the score. I think before it was like 65% of the movie has to be music, and now they lowered down to 20%. It just sounds like they did that just for Power of the Dog, because there's like just that for that. All right, well, Spencer's not nominated. That was my winner. I have Dune as the runner-up. Dune will probably win. Dune will probably win, and it's a shame because it's not Hans Zimmer's best work, and I think it's overrated. And I honestly think it damaged the film. But we can talk about that another time. I think Dune or Power of the Dog. I know everybody's talking about Power of the Dog getting. I think that seems to be the word on the grapevine is Power of the Dog is going to win. But Dune or Power of the Dog. I'm just going to... All right. Screw it. I'm going Dune. And of the nominees that deserve to win, I'm going to go with Dune as well. Even though I'm keeping undercutting my own freaking self here. So I had 3 out of the 5. It seems to be a trend here. 3 out of 5. Best fake movie, aka documentary. I got Phee, Summer of Soul, Val, The Rescue, The Velvet Underground. All right, they got Ascension, never heard of it. Attica, never heard of it. Phee, Summer of Soul, and Writing with Fire, never heard of it. I haven't seen any of these. I'm going Phee though because everybody's talking about Phee, and it's got like a gimmick to it. It's like an animated documentary, so that's probably gonna win. And it has something to do with refugees and gay people or something. If that doesn't win, I think it'll be Summer of Soul. But Phee will win. And I haven't seen any of them, so I can't say what I think should win. All right, best foreign flick, international feature film. We got, for me, I have The Worst Person in the World for number 1, Drive My Car, number 2, A Hero, number 3, Hand of God, and Phee at the runners up to those. Okay, so they got Drive My Car, they got Phee, The Hand of God, Lunana, A Yak in the Classroom. That sounds awesome. The Worst Person in the World. I'd love to see a yak in a classroom, dude. Doesn't have it here in America. It's from Bhutan. That makes sense. I think the Worst Person in the World will win. If not, Drive My Car. I've only seen these, The Hand of God, which I thought was good. Not the best movie in the world, but it is good. It's worth the nomination. Why not? I think The Worst Person in the World will win. Driving My Car could. That seems to be picking up steam. Everybody I know and see on Letterboxd and stuff is really hyping that up. So we'll go. I'm sticking to Worst Person in the World. Upset. I'm calling it upset. Even though it might not be an upset. Maybe that's predictable. All right, best animated film. I got Encanto as number 1. Then we got Luca, Raya and the Last Dragon, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, and Phee. Best animated, they got Encanto, Phee, Luca, The Mitchells vs. I got all 5! All 5, baby! Oh, man, it feels good to at least get one all the way right. Okay. I got Encanto winning this, and I think Encanto will win. But they might want to do like a Parasite thing, which is the first foreign film to win Best Picture. They might do that with a documentary winning that animated feature, but I'm not going to go too crazy. It looks so stupid. But I was just like, as a disclaimer, I said that could happen, but I think Encanto will win. All right. And whoa, what should win? Luca. I would say The Mitchells versus the Machines if it wasn't for like the cringy, like out of date humor. It's like the writers and directors were banking on internet humor from 2012 to still being relevant in 2021, and it's just the worst parts of 2012 Tumblr humor, really. Okay, that's a different rant. Sorry. Best adapted screenplay. I got The Power of the Dog winning number 1. The Lost Daughter, CODA, House of Gucci, Zola. I thought they might want to be cool and nominate a movie that was based on a Twitter thread. I haven't seen it though. All right, they got CODA, Drive My Car, Dune, The Lost Daughter, The Power of the Dog. That's it. Since Drive My Car is nominated for a screenplay, that's probably gonna win the Foreign Flick Award, since The Worst Person in the World is not nominated, but so we'll see. All right, they got CODA, Drive My Car, Dune, The Lost Daughter, The Power of the Dog. Dune, really? Okay. I got 3 out of 5. Back to that whole thing. All right, what will win? The Power of the Dog. I think that's going to be possibly Best Picture, if not Belfast. And usually the Best Picture winner is a winner of one of the screenplay awards, because that's the way they do things. It makes sense. I mean, the best film of the year should have one of the better screenplays too. All right, yeah, Power of the Dog will win. Of what I think I should win, of the nominees that I've seen, no, I didn't like The Power of the Dog. If you want, I can get into it another day. What I think should win should be Lost Daughter, but Power of the Dog will win. Dune is just like building up to something. There's really not much of a screenplay. Original screenplay, I got Licorice Pizza. Finally I think they're gonna give PTA their dues, because it's got to do with an adult preying on a minor, and it's about 70s Hollywood as the backdrop. So the Oscars are sucker for that. And I got Belfast because I think it might win Best Picture. I don't know if it's... I haven't really heard anything about the script. Come on. The French Dispatch being the Ricardos because of Aaron Sorkin. Let's see. Best Original Screenplay. They got Belfast. Yep. Don't Look Up. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. King Richard. Licorice Pizza is actually nominated. It's kind of a surprise. I was kind of rolling the dice, even putting it in my nominations, not alone winning it. Worst Person in the World. Okay, so maybe the Worst Person in the World could win Best Foreign Flick. So that tells you right there it's between Drive My Car and the Worst Person in the World for Best Foreign Flick. I'm still going to go with the Worst Person in the World. But for Original Screenplay, like I said, it usually goes to the winner. So I put it on Licorice. See, this is why it's hard. Because the Best Picture winner is most likely going to win one of the Screenplay Awards. So if I think Power of the Dog is going to win Best Picture, I should make it win Best Adapted Screenplay. If I think Belfast is going to win, it should win Best Original Screenplay if I think it's going to win Best Picture. But I have Licorice Pizza winning. So do I want to put just both those winners there? Or do I want to say Power of the Dog is probably going to be the Best Picture winner? So I should put Licorice Pizza. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm doing it right now, guys. This is history in the making. I am switching. I'm putting Belfast as the winner and Licorice Pizza as the second. People love to get... They might want to just push that thing where they just keep snubbing PTA, even though it should not be nominated because it encourages a relationship between an adult and a minor. Okay, and Best Supporting Actress, I got Ariana DeBose, and I apologize, Ariana, if I'm saying your name wrong. In West Side Story, I got her winning. Ruth Negga, and I got her as in passing. I got her as the runner-up, and then Kirsten Dunst in Power of the Dog. Ajanu Ellis and King Richard, and Catriona Balfe in Belfast. I'm butchering every one of these names wrong except for Kirsten Dunst. Okay. No disrespect to anybody. When making my predictions, I took her off the 5 slot and put the girl from Belfast in there. And we got Ariana DeBose in West Side Story, Judi Dench in Belfast. I was gonna put her in there instead of the Catriona Balfe person. I took Jessie Buckley off and put somebody from Belfast, and I was gonna put Judi Dench. That I didn't. I put this younger person because usually in the supporting categories, they want to uplift like the younger people. Generally speaking. So, frick me sideways. Okay. I think the West Side Story girl will win. I have only seen 3 of the 5, and of those, I do think the Anjanou Ellis and King Richard was pretty good. I think she was great, but it's just another one of those like wife roles. But I think honestly, she had the best performance of the 3 I've seen from this. Kirsten Dunst just kind of sweats and she just sweats in bed the whole movie from alcohol. She's just freaking drunk. Best Supporting Actor, I got Jared Leto and House of Gucci winning the whole thing. Fight me. Troy Kotsur in CODA. J.K. Simmons and being in the Ricardos. Kodi Smit-Me. I spelled Smit without a T in there. And for Power of the Dog. And Ciaran is Irish, so it's weird. You never know how these names are pronounced. Hinds, Hinds, and Belfast. Okay. And their nominees are Ciaran, Hinds, and Belfast. Troy Kotsur and CODA. Or Coatsur, I don't know. Jesse Plemons in The Power of the Dog. J.K. Simmons and being the Ricardos. Kodi Smit-Me in The Power of the Dog. Okay. Got it. Jared Leto's not nominated. All right. Sorry. What did I get? I got 4 out of 5, the best supporting actress. And what do I got here? 1, 2, 3 out of 5 there. Okay. It would be really cool if Troy Kotsur won, because he was really good, but he's just like a dad in the movie. He's a deaf dad, and I know he's a real deaf guy, so they might give it to him just for that. I think it's going to go to him or Kodi Smit-Me. Because he plays a gay kid. He plays like some sort of twink. And I bet they want to make history, and they're going to give it to Troy Kotsur. And of the nominees, honestly, I think that's the right move, regardless if he's actually deaf or not. Okay, best leading actress, I got Lady Gaga winning this, in House of Gucci. Jennifer Hudson, Respect. That was a risk, because that movie came out so long ago, and it was supposed to come out the year before, maybe even the year before that. And then Nicole Kidman being in The Ricardos, Jessica Chastain in The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and Alana Hain in Licorice Pizza. And they got Jessica Chastain in The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Olivia Colman in The Lost Daughter, Penelope Cruz in Parallel Mothers, Nicole Kidman being The Ricardos, Kristen Stewart, and Spencer. Frick! I had her winning the whole thing. And I took her off because all these sources, like Rotten Tomatoes and IndieWire, were like, Kristen Stewart is not nominated for this. She should be nominated for it if she wants to get the Oscar. And then all this stuff. I was like, oh, shoot, I better take her off. Frick me. So she could win. And I had it right from the get-go. Do I want to break my own rules again and even break it even further? Take Alana Haim off and put Kristen Stewart back at number 1? I'm doing it. Screw you guys. What's her name? Kristen Stewart, I just said it. Stewart in Spencer. Lady Gaga's not nominated. Wow. Well, of the nominees who I think should win, I've only seen 3 of the 5. I think Olivia Colman should win. They'll probably get it to Kristen Stewart, or they could give it to Jessica Chastain because she's been nominated several times, I think. And they've never given her one when they should have. So they might just give it to that. And frick if I know. I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go with the huge upset and give it Kristen Stewart. I think she'll win. If she doesn't, Jessica Chastain, who I think should win. I would say of the ones I've seen, Olivia Colman and Lost Dog. Okay, and fix that. I got 1, 2, 3 of the 5 right. It would have been 2, but I broke the rules. Best actor. I got Will Smith taking the whole thing for King Richard. Benedict Cumberbatch for Power of the Dog. Andrew Garfield in Tick, Tick, Boom. Joaquin Phoenix in Come On, Come On. Denzel Washington in The Tragedy of Macbeth. And they got Javier Bardem and Being the Ricardos. Okay. Benedict Cumberbatch The Power of the Dog. Andrew Garfield in Tick, Tick, Boom. Will Smith, King Richard. Denzel Washington in Tragedy of Macbeth. So I am 4 for 5 on that. I think they'll give it to Will Smith. If not, they'll give it to Benedict Cumberbatch, which is a shame because he's pretty much just trying to do Daniel Plainview from There Will Be Blood by Daniel Day-Lewis, and not very menacing. I don't really want to talk about that movie. The movie sucks. I was disappointed. Jane Campion, you can do better, but look at me. Who am I to say? Shooting on a Walmart camera in the middle of my apartment, just talking about movies because film school didn't do me nothing. All right, best director. I got Jane Campion winning the whole thing for Power of the Dog. Steven Spielberg for West Side Story. Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. Paul Thomas Anderson for Licorice Pizza. And Maggie Gyllenhaal for The Lost Daughter. And what do they got? They got Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. Raisuke Yamaguchi for Hamaguchi for Drive My Car. That settles it. Drive My Car is winning, but foreign flick. So I'm gonna go ahead and predict that right there. I didn't. Oh yeah, I forgot 4 or 5 on that. Okay. Best director. Okay, I think Jane Campion will win, or they'll give it to Steven Spielberg because a lot of the times, I mean, Best Picture winners are nominated. Best Picture winner will be nominated for Best Director almost all the time, just like the screenplay. But they also like to give the actual award, maybe not to the winner of the Best Picture, but to somebody that showed some sort of like technical prowess. So you got Gravity winning, for instance. I think did Inarritu win for The Revenant? So they kind of do that a lot. So it could be Jane Campion, which would be her second. She'd be 2 for 2 for nominee winnings. Yeah. So let's go there. Jane Campion, I think, will win. Steven Spielberg might be the upset or whatever. Predictable upset. Predict that, so it wouldn't be an upset. Sorry. All right. So I was 3 for 5 on that. What do you know? Of the ones I've seen, no. I was 4 for 5. 4 for 5. Of the ones I've seen that I think should win, I've only seen Licorice Pizza, Power of the Dog, I've only seen those 2. As much as I don't condone the film Licorice Pizza because it celebrates and glorifies and romanticizes a relationship between a 25-year-old adult and a 15-year-old high schooler, I don't condone it. I do think, aside from that stupid plot choice, he did a good job directing that film. So I think he should win between him and Jane Campion because those are the only 2 I've seen. All right, Best Picture. Let's wrap this slut up. Best Picture, I got Belfast winning, and I got Power of the Dog as number 2. What did I do with the screenplay? Did I put Belfast back up there? No, I'm redoing it. I'm switching it back. I'm sorry. I think Belfast will win Best Picture without winning screenplay. So I'm going to go Licorice Pizza for Best Screenplay, Original Screenplay now. All right, Belfast, number 1. Power of the Dog's the runner-up. West Side Story, number 3. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Tic-Tac Boom for number 4. This is all most likely the least likely. The whole it's been that way the whole time, in case you forgot. To Belfast, The Power of the Dog, West Side Story, Tick Tick Boom, Licorice Pizza, The Lost Daughter, Tragedy Macbeth, King Richard, Don't Look Up, The Worst Person in the World. Okay, Best Picture, they got Belfast, CODA. CODA is so generic. Yes, I get it. They're deaf. Don't Look Up. Okay. Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, Power of the Dog, West Side Story. Cool. I'm glad Nightmare Alley was nominated. I thought that was pretty good, and it's just a horror movie. How often do horror movies get nominated? So I was kind of off on this one. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did have Look Up on there. 6. So 6 for 10. So the ones I didn't get on there were CODA, Dune, Nightmare Alley. So shouldn't that be 7 out of 10? Wait a minute. Belfast, Power of the Dog, West Side Story, Licorice Pizza, King Richard, Don't Look Up, Worst Person in the World. Oh, yeah, that's not Worst Person in the World wasn't nominated. Okay. All right, yeah, 6 for 10 on that. Okay. I think Belfast will win it all. If it doesn't, Power of the Dog. What I think should win of the ones I've seen: CODA, Don't Look Up, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, Power of the Dog. Of the 7 that I've seen, what do I think should win? I mean, Nightmare Alley, I think, deserves it. Of the ones I've seen. Yeah, so that's what I think should win of the ones I've seen. Yeah, I guess that's a wrap. We'll just end it there. If this was interesting at all to you, let me know and I'll make more videos.